Hey everyone, John here with another Monster Hunter video, and today I wanted to talk to you guys about how Capcom could have actually made the Monster Hunter beta better. Keep in mind that I actually genuinely really enjoyed the beta, and I thought it was a lot of fun. Me and my cousin Joy actually talked about our opinions of the beta in a separate video. You guys want to check that out, link in the upper right corner of the video, or check the description down below. But I sat there for a while after the beta was released, and I kind of sat there with my thoughts, and I thought about it for a while, and I realized a lot of people that don't play Monster Hunter had a lot of questions about the game that the beta doesn't really go all that into, which is kind of depressing because a lot of Monster Hunter games suffer from not having a good tutorial, which to the beta's credit did have a somewhat decent explanation of how things work. So you would have like the handler talking to you about your weapon and how things work in the game, which worked okay, but wasn't all that great. And I was constantly getting questions from my friends like, will there be more armors in the game? Will there be more weapons in the game? Are these the only two maps? I mean, you know, to people like me and possibly you who have played Monster Hunter games since they first started releasing, these are obvious questions you can answer. But for people who have never played Monster Hunter, which Capcom is trying to get their attention, Capcom wants the attention of people who are in the casual crowd, you want more people to buy your game. You kind of need to put your best foot forward. And I don't think the Capcom did that necessarily with the beta. So I thought I'd make this video talking about how they could have made it better. So let's get started. So let me just start by saying that I'm not really going to go into the whole people being mad about a 20-minute time limit, just because I've seen so many videos of people actually beating all three monsters in every like map under 20 minutes, and I thought that was really cool of them. So the 20-minute time limit to me seems more like a challenge for players. Granted, it could be a pain in the ass for newer people. For example, some people ask me, will there be more time in the full game? The answer is yes. The beta, I don't believe, tells you that. I could be wrong. Maybe there was like a text that pops up saying, oh, there'll be more time in the full game or something. I just didn't really notice it myself. So if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments, but I don't believe the game actually like specifically tells you. Yes, there's like a clock with a whole thing that, you know, isn't full, but not everyone pays attention to that kind of stuff. So another thing is those online lobbies. The online lobbies were kind of just they're weird. You gotta send your friends your lobby code. Why can't we just send invitations through the PlayStation Network? It was kind of one of those really weird things that they put in the beta that people that are new to the game might not realize this is not really how the game's gonna be. In my opinion, should have implemented the full online guild hall. I'm not saying like put in the whole Hunter's Town or whatever, but just put in the guild hall and section it off from the rest of the game, and you would have been able to see people like walking around and, you know, arm wrestling and shit. That would have been nice. And it's not like it's showing off too much of the game. Just keep the three main missions from the game, you know, the Great Jagras, the Anjanath, and the Barroth. Just have them on the online guild hall, and just let people walk around the guild hall. It would have been nice. It would have been a small little thing, but it would have been just like a thing to show off in the beta, and it would have made people a little more curious about the game. Just showing you a little bit, but not too much. That's probably one of those things that are going to be constantly being brought up in this video, is that they should have shown off more than they did, just to pique curiosity. Moving on to weapons and armor, which I've gotten a lot of questions about. Is there going to be more armors in the game or more weapons? Yes, not weapon types necessarily, just weapons like, you know, different kinds of greatswords, different kind of gun lances, like stuff like that. But the way the beta, you know, has it is just a bunch of set of armors. Like I think it was like 4 or 5, and just one type of every weapon, except for like I think the heavy bow gun, which had like 2, I believe. I'm not exactly sure, but this could have been solved very easily. Have a whole very long list of armors and different weapons. Just don't let us equip them. This would have been very easy because they would have piqued our interest because we can't equip them, and we would have wanted to in the full game releases. And it's very simple. Just let us look at the weapons, look at the skills. Just don't let us put it on. It's very easy, and it would have made us. It would have been a little annoying because we want to wear the armor, but that's good. That's a good feeling for us to have, to want to wear the armor in the full release. And people would have not asked so many questions about, is there gonna be more armors? I mean, I'm sure there's gonna be people asking that question anyway, but it would have probably just been more exciting to see the armors instead of not having them there at all. That's what I'm trying to say. But yeah, that's just one of the small little things I feel like they should have done. Just have the armors, just don't let us equip them. And finally, tomorrow, on December 22nd, the beta will be releasing and opening up for everyone on the PS4 again. Except this time you don't need a PS Plus. But as far as I can tell, this is more of the same. Same missions, same armor, same time limit, and that's honestly kind of dumb. It's kind of sad because it just feels very lazy if you're going to do the same exact beta a second time. They should have just added maybe a Raytheon mission or something, or maybe at the very last day for the last 6 hours maybe add the Narragante, which by the way the Narragante actually has more gameplay of it coming out from one of the expos in Japan where people have been fighting for the 20-minute time limit, and it looks fun, and giving it the 20-minute time limit for this situation might be a really good idea because the Narragante is the main monster in the game. And you don't want it to undercut the fear factor of this monster. You don't want everyone to beat it before the game actually comes out. So giving them like 20 minutes and having it for the last 6 hours, I feel like it'd be a good idea to get enough people to actually fight the monster and get more attention towards it and making it really cool. But not enough to make it so people aren't scared of the monster. You know what I'm saying? Because I still want to be scared of the Narragante. It looks terrifying and I want to play against it. But yeah, it's kind of lazy that they're not adding anything new, and it kind of makes me sad. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to talk about for today. Keep in mind that Capcom has not actually had a good track record with games on the PS4 and Xbox and PC compared to the mobile market. So this is a big risk for them. So I wanted to direct your attention to this video titled Monster Hunter World is More Important Than You Think by Bryhard. I think his name is Bryhard? And it goes into a lot of detail of like how Monster Hunter is a risk for Capcom, and I highly recommend you guys watch it. It's great, it's very informative, and I highly recommend it. Link is in the description, please check it out. But yeah, that's my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought about it, and yeah, thanks for watching guys. Really appreciate all the support we've been getting on our channel lately, and I'll see you guys in the next video.